Jane Crow and the Abolition of Family Policing. The American child welfare system has a long history of injustice. Until recently, this was mainly experienced by low-income Black families who are routinely surveyed by caseworkers. This brings the threat of investigation, arrest, and having their children taken away, placed in foster care, and frequently adopted. This is often referred to as Jane Crow. Some researchers have likened the child welfare system to professional kidnapping and have highlighted the prevalence of children aging out of foster care only to become homeless. The 2018 Hart incident put the spotlight on the entire system. The Harts were two white mothers who presented themselves as saviors of Black children from abusive homes. They were accused of mistreatment several times, but moved to several states to elude Child Protective Services. Ultimately, they made a murder-suicide pact, which led to the deaths of all 6 of their adoptive children. Instead of using the 2018 Hart incident as a catalyst for reform, the child welfare system doubled down and tried to weather out the storm. Because of the harm that the child welfare system inflicts on families, many argue for abolishing it. However, if this happens, what could replace it? Dr. David Stays, an expert in policy innovation and child welfare, suggests a new framework with a few essential components. First, he argues that the current complex policies should be consolidated into a single approach. Resources should be devolved to a children's authority, which would act independently of state and local government. The remit of the new Children's Authority would include long-term strategies for addressing abuse and neglect. For example, they would be encouraged to study the effects of innovations in poverty reduction on children's welfare. This new authority would require identification of anyone making an accusation of neglect and abuse. The current system of anonymous reporting does not allow those accused to face their accuser, which is a bedrock of American justice. It also encourages reports from vengeful ex-spouses, spiteful neighbors, and misinformed parties. To train practitioners, a Master of Children's Services would be created. This would be a rigorous graduate program combining family law, pediatrics, social work, and child development, and concluding with a research thesis. Finally, non-disclosure agreements would be removed from financial settlements involving child welfare damage. Currently, non-disclosure agreements obscure the failures of children's services, so the public is unable to understand the harm caused to children and families. The American child welfare system is not working. Not only does it fail to protect children in genuinely abusive homes, it has systematically targeted Black parents, tearing families apart. Dr. Stays argues that we need to abolish child welfare and replace it with a more compassionate, holistic, and just system.